Hello and welcome back to a new lesson. In our lesson today, we're going to finish what we started in this course, and that is actually to use the chatbot we built and add it to an online website. But that is not just by adding a very simple chatbot. We will actually work on a nice styled chatbot. To do that, I prepared for you 3 files over here. And in these files, we have the HTML code, the JavaScript, and the CSS code. For these 3 files, you can actually do some configuration and you will have your own chatbot ready to use and shared with others. First of all, as you guys can see, I have this assets file. Inside the assets file, I just added the images, the ones that I'm going to use to build my own chat. In order to check how does that chatbot look like, I'm going to go back to my files and click on the HTML code. Once I click on it, as you guys can see, I have this styled chatbot with the images added to it, and it's actually expecting me to write my message over here and send it in order to receive my response. I'm going to go with sending hi, for example, clicking on this icon over here and waiting to see what's going to happen. I also saw a new message appearing, write your thinking message here. So all of these are actually adjustable. You can change the icons, the images, whatever you want to write here, and so on. But as you guys can see, there is no response because we also have to add our API key and make sure that this is an active functioning chatbot. To do that, we're going to go back to the file we prepared and start working with our code. To do that, I'm going to start with my HTML code. I'm going to right-click on it, open it as a notepad. Inside this text file, I'm going to change 2 things. For example, the welcoming message and the hint message that appears to the users below. So let's search for the word welcome. And as you guys can see here, it says, instead of welcome, you can say, hi, how can I help you? Good, that's it. And we can also search for the hint message. The hint message below is the message that is written to the user inside the text box. So you can go write your question here. Good, that's it. So this actually is the HTML code that structures our web page and its content. So I'm going to save it, Control S, close this, and go back to my website. Look at this message over here. Look at this message over here, and I'm gonna refresh the page, see, hi, how can I help you, and write your questions here. So you also can change whatever you want or write whatever you want. So the next thing to do is to work on our next file, which is the JavaScript. I'll go and open it as text file, and some other adjustments has to be done over here. The first one is to write the system's role. Remember, we want our system to be a Python instructor. So I'm going to write, you are a Python instructor. This will actually make our chatbot understand its role in a very good way. And then I'm going to scroll down, look here, write your thinking message here. So whenever we are waiting for our response to receive it, we can actually write for the user, for example, I'm thinking. Just give me some time or something like this. I'll just write I'm thinking, and that's it. Good. Another thing to change is to add our API key. And when you search, you're going to find this API key here. I'm going to add my API key. So here it is. I copied it. You can just copy and paste it over here or go to OpenAI and generate a new one. So I'm going to paste my API over here. And I believe I'm ready to go. I'm going to save this by clicking Ctrl S or just clicking File, Save, and close this file. Let's go back to our page and test if it's functioning now. So I'm going to go with the following. Hi, send my prompt and see if it actually works. Okay, I need to refresh the page first. Now I can go and send my message again. Good. It says, I'm thinking, as we wrote, and here you go. It responded back by saying, hello, how can I assist you today with Python? And so on. Good. Now, the third adjustment is to work on the style. So this is our CSS file. We don't need to adjust it, but in order to change the shape or anything that we want in styling our website, we can actually work on this file over here. For example, let's remove this CSS code, get back to our page and refresh it. And as you guys can see, the whole style changed. So these are the 3 basic files that you will need in order to create a good style and good looking chatbot. Now I have my files ready over here. Let's go and add them to our hosted website. So I'm going to go back to my website on 000 web hosting. Here it is. This is my previous website, the one I did before. I can go to the manage section, go to the file manager, and inside the file manager, upload my files. Let's go to the public HTML section, delete the previous files over here, and add new ones. And I'm going to go here, drag my files, go back and add them. Once they are uploaded, I believe I'll have a ready-to-use website with a chatbot. Good, there it is. Let's go back to our website, going back to clicking on the websites page, and as you guys can see, here it is, an online chatbot that you can share with your friends. Let's trust it also. Hi, and it is still thinking, hello, how can I assist you today? I need 3 let's say Python commands. What do they do? And I'm gonna send this to the chatbot and see what would it respond back to us. Okay, there we go. It said, sure, here are 3 Python commands and what they do. This is the first one, print and input and so on. So this is our online chatbot operating properly. I hope you enjoyed the lesson.